We are at Fibretron in Hamilton.
Mr. Creek.
Yep.
Now.
Where Field Days normally is, which is
all about farming.
Yeah,
but it's a really, look at this, it's like an enormously big space.
It's really good.
Yeah, it's really good. There's like little spaces here to sit and chill.
Yeah, it's really great.
Food places outside. Parking's good.
We just had lunch.
Yeah, we have. Yeah.
And I've just deposited the first of my shopping.
Me too.
In Gill's car.
Yeah. So we'll make sure that later.
Yeah, we'll share it later. Don't worry, you won't miss out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we thought we'd just take you for a little tour around, and so that you can enjoy if you haven't been able to make it here.
Yeah, cool.
We're exhausted.
We're so tired.
Oh man. So since we've done a few of these videos before, we just decided to just do like one of those slow, what do we call it? Time-lapse videos.
Yeah.
So hopefully that was something a bit different for everyone. If it was
went
too fast, just go back and you can slow it down by playing like 50%.
Yeah, on your YouTube thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I haven't worked out how to do that.
Maybe you will.
Maybe.
We'll see. We'll see what future Gill does.
Yes. So we are in Mr. Creek. I think we said hello before.
Yeah, we did.
We said hello.
There's a few people chatting in the background, so hopefully you can hear us.
Yeah. But we're too tired to move.
We are too tired to move.
Tell me what you're wearing today,
Oh,
Carly.
I'm wearing my Zweig by Boylan Knits, and it's in alpaca, which I can't remember the name of. I'll insert it. I will do show notes this week. I say that every time, and it only happens about every second or third time.
But you do good. When you do them, you do them well.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
But yes, I've had a few compliments on this today.
Yes.
So yeah, and I purchased yarn to make another one.
You did.
Would you
I
like
think
to see?
it's going to be very purchase heavy.
This is just going to be like all the purchases.
Yeah.
So Gill has brought her Bendigo purchases as well.
I
I haven't, so I can show you at a later date. That's cool. But
So just to clarify, you had Bendigo purchases without going to Bendigo.
yeah, aren't I clever?
Yeah.
So so let's backtrack. So in the last 2 weeks, we've both been to Melbourne.
We had lunch together.
We did, yes.
We had lots of cake.
Yeah, we went to Brunetti's.
Yeah.
Brunetti's.
And they had cannolis.
Cannoli and pizza.
Yeah, it was good.
Very, very Italian, very Melbourne.
Yeah, and delicious.
Yeah, and so on the Saturday you went up to Bendigo for the day and had a lovely time.
I did.
And I went to dress shopping with my sister-in-law.
Wedding dress shopping.
Wedding dress shopping, yes. And we had a great day. I had an awesome weekend, but I just had to make a decision that I wasn't going to try and do everything, and I just couldn't do Bendigo this year. So I'm going to attempt to do it next year though, because I've been made bridesmaid, so I'm going to need to go over there.
Yeah, totally.
So instead, I got a delivery from Stitchy Witches, which is a yarn shop in New South Wales. I don't think she has a physical yarn shop, I think she's just online. But she gets lots of really of international yarns that I haven't seen before, so I just thought I'd get a delivery, and I got it delivered to my sister-in-law's place, and she brought it down to Melbourne for me, so that was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you still had purchases.
Yeah.
Okay, now show us what you're busting to show us, because I can see it sitting on your lap.
It's entirely possible that I'm going a little bit Barbie crazy.
That's so cool. This is for another of these jerseys.
Yes, I'm going to make another one of these with this as this one, and this is going to be the main colour, and I love it so much. And it's Pepper Sprouting in her super sock. Well, it's just called Super.
Yeah.
Cotton Candy and Margot, as in Margot Robbie, as in Barbie.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
It is fantastic.
And there was much squealing involved in these pictures.
There was.
Yeah.
I was surprised that whole place didn't just stop and look.
I know. It was too loud at that point. That was at the peak of the...
It's true. So, do we have a plan of attack for this?
We do not have a plan of attack.
Shall I show you my almost Barbie inspired as well?
Oh, I think these are Barbie socks. These have got to be Barbie socks.
So this is one of my Bendigo purchases. So this is from my creative garage, and this was, I think, the one that they did especially for Bendigo, and you could get it with a pink bit or a brown bit. What do you call those things? Mini. A brown mini bit.
Oh, it'd be like chocolate.
Yeah.
Chocolate or strawberry.
So it's called brown boots and pink knits.
Brown boots and pink knits. I love that.
But I went for, you know, the brown one didn't have sparkles.
Oh.
And this has got sparkles. So I wanted pink sparkles with the other pink sparkles. And
It's fabulous.
Barbie.
All the Barbie, all the time, everywhere.
Yeah.
That really dates this episode.
It's true. Never mind. So I didn't do a lot of shopping at Bendigo, so shall I just...
You show us your Bendigo
Okay.
stuff.
This is my other Bendigo. I got this from Cola Gill Collective for the Stephen West socks. But I haven't started yet, which is like already at week 3.
Will that be enough for the socks? Because I'll be interested to see
That's
how
what
much
she
people
said.
actually use.
The lady said, she was, they're telling you to use two
Two
skeins.
full skeins,
I
yeah.
was like, yeah, but I've got little feet.
Yeah. I was just I don't know though, because it's colour work, I don't know whether that will use more.
And then I'm also waiting to see what the socks look like.
Yeah.
Because we were talking about this before. A lot of like his socks are quite amazing, but they are quite
Bulky.
yeah.
And the second clue has been a bit bulky.
I've seen like some kind of
So the first
quick
clue has
lines.
like zigzaggy bits,
Yeah.
and that's all colour work.
But it's slip stitch, isn't it? Slip
It's
stitch. and
slip stitch colour work,
stripes,
yep.
Yeah.
But then the second clue has like, it's reverse stockinette,
That's right. It goes like blobs.
blobby bits,
Yeah.
and I'm not a fan of that on socks personally.
So I could do just
The zigzaggy bits.
zigzaggy bits, and I quite like the heel.
The heel's beautiful.
Yeah.
I really love the heel. You could just do stripes even.
I could.
You could just do like one stripes.
Do what I like.
Yeah.
Anyway, I bought that. Thinking about it, it's called Vintage Slub and Walter.
I really like. It's got little bits of
The blue.
the blue and that what do you call that, mustard.
Yeah.
It's really pretty.
Yeah. So I got that. And obviously my pink ones. And then I got this one, which is a self-striping. Okay.
Cola Girl
Oh, so I
collective.
got both of them from Cola Girl.
Audrey.
Yeah.
As in Hepburn.
Well, I think so. Yeah.
It looks very classic.
It does, doesn't
Yeah.
it? And she did have it balled up as well. It was easier to put in my bag this way.
Yeah.
So, yeah, just some sock yarn, some striping. Yeah.
Nice. Is that all you got?
I got some fibre,
Oh yeah. But you've already spun it, haven't you?
one of them.
Oh, you could show us. Yeah. We're going to be all over the shop today. Alright, just be prepared.
So, Beersheba Farm Merino. So, that was 100 grams. It's beautifully soft.
Yeah.
I think it's more DK that I've
Yeah, I
done.
was thinking that.
Yeah,
Okay.
but then there are little bits that are a little bit thinner. So
Oh,
it's
that's
my
classic.
usual.
Yeah, usual.
Yeah, but I think there's around about 300 metres. It hasn't been washed yet. It might get less. I might get more. Anyway, pink again.
It's really pretty how it's got just very subtle flecks of like
The dark
lilac
Yeah.
and dark pink.
She had such beautiful colours.
Wow.
really beautiful. And I probably could have got more, but yeah.
Comfort factor over 99%. I love that. That's so good. Was it lovely to spin?
Yeah, it was really nice to spin. And also, when I was spinning it, like, there's some bits that are quite thin, and I kind of felt like I was spinning thinner, but when I applied it, it's not.
Interesting.
Yeah. So, I might have been getting mixed up with my other one.
And you had one more fluff that you bought. Is
Yeah,
that right?
which is, I didn't bring it with.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, I bought one more fluff and I bought a bat.
A bat.
With a lot of
Ooh.
sparkles in it. A lot of glittery stuff in it.
I always find sparkly bats a little difficult to spin.
Yeah, and you lose most of the sparkles as you spin it.
Yeah, it falls out.
Yeah.
You've got to spin it very woolen in order to not lose the... No, that's worsted.
Oh.
Long draw.
Oh yeah. That's how I spin anyway. I kind of just do that.
I've been thinking about some of my bats, maybe making them into rollags.
Yeah.
What they call them folags, don't
Yeah.
they, when you turn a bat into rollags. Yeah. Anyway, that's a side note.
Oh, one more. Oh, I've got two more things. Two more Bendigos.
Well, I got something from Bendigo that you got me.
That's true.
Was it from Bendigo? Is that where you got it?
Yeah. I got a sweater kit. So this is the EXP sweater, which is this one, and it's not brioche, even though it looks like brioche.
Oh, is it not?
No, it's half fisherman's rib.
Ah.
So
And like a flipped sort of pattern, is it?
I don't know, I haven't really looked at it.
From Sana and Co.
Yeah. So I talked to the lady, the Sana lady,
Yeah.
and then the wool is from Louis and Lola
Yeah.
from Tassie. So there's those two colours there.
So that's the Louis and Lola, and that's the Sana.
No, it's all Louis and Lola, I think.
Oh, is Sana and Co the name of the
Person
company?
that comes. This is
Oh,
the
right, it is all Louis and Lola.
yeah. The Sana
Oh, and
Co
Sana
is
and Co's the pattern.
pattern. Yeah. So they had like a get together.
Nice.
Yeah, and they're doing a sweater cowl. I'm unsure if I'll do it, but
You can just tag that whenever you do it.
it's quite nice. I was like, oh, I don't normally buy like a lot.
A kit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I bought a sweater kit. It's quite exciting.
So this is what Jill got for me at Bendigo. It's a gnome stitch marker.
I saw it and I was like, yeah,
You thought of me,
I did.
which goes nicely with my gnomes.
does.
I do have a gnome here. Shall I show you my gnome? This was the latest. This was the latest mystery knit along gnome. Isn't he fabulous?
He is quite amazing.
His nose just kills me.
His hat.
His hat was great. It was really good pattern. Yeah. I actually, a lot of people have done it sticking up, but I'm a bit of a hang down sort of casual girl. His nose is great.
He is quite cute.
He's adorable. That's my one of my FOs. There you go.
You can stick his thing on him. And I have two more things. I got some stitch markers which are Pac-Man.
I'm so jealous
So-
of these.
I know, it's all the little-
If I was there with you, I would have bought them
Yeah.
too. You could not have stopped.
I did think about you when I bought them, but
Yeah.
I thought, no, I'm buying these for
No,
me.
they're for you. That's fine. I get it. I
But there's
get it.
a little apple, and there's a little Pac-Man, and there's all the little ghosts, and all the different colours. They've got little faces on them.
Look, now he's got a little gnome thing on him.
Oh, there we go. Face. That's cute. And I got a very cool project bag. So this
I
is
really
from
like this.
the Gamer Widows.
The Gamer Widows. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
And she had some really cool material.
My husband watches someone on YouTube who is a gamer widow, and so she started playing games.
Right.
And so she reviews games from the perspective of the person who's sitting beside him.
Oh, cool.
So funny. Anyway,
It's got little pockets inside.
that is a fantastic design.
Yeah.
It's entirely possible.
Um,
I'm going to steal that.
Right. one of those ones, and the material that I chose was little buttons.
It's really cute.
Yeah.
Like vintage buttons too,
Yeah.
not just any old buttons.
She had some very, very cool ones, and she only makes a couple of them at a time because she gets bored, she said. So,
Oh.
yeah, it's got little sewing ones. Like I'm not the sewer, you're the sewer, but it's got little sewing inside stuff.
You do a little bit of embroidery.
Yeah. Is that almost? I think that is almost Bendigo now.
Wow.
So yeah, it was. I don't think it was a whole heap.
No, I think you were very restrained actually.
Yeah.
And you brought back some fibre for Annette.
I did. Yeah. And I would have brought some for you, but the person you wanted wasn't there.
Yes. I'm not sure what happened there. Did you find out?
I think it was. I read her blog. She didn't want to. It was a mental health thing.
Oh, fair enough.
For
I
her
respect
own
that.
mental health and well-being.
So I know Marina from Strawberry Patches and myself had requested some
It's cool.
itchcool, yarn, fibre,
Yeah.
floof. So I think we'll just place an order because her shipping to New Zealand is about $30, which is a lot for shipping, but if it's between the two of us, that's a reasonable amount, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Well, we've got so much
I've got
more. Well, let's
finished
finish with
things.
Purple Sprouting.
Oh, okay.
And a big thank you to Paula
Oh, yes.
because Paula organises this whole event. It's incredible. She's amazing. So thank you, Paula.
This is Fibretron 2023.
I hope she does this every year.
This is cool. Yeah.
It's really nice.
I really like this bit.
Mm.
Like this bit here.
Yeah, I kind of like the grey in it as well.
Yeah. Little flecks of purple.
Grey with flecks of purple. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's really nice.
It's very nice.
And I got a wee little 50-gram hubcaps and tail lights, which is super cute. That'll inevitably be socks. Oh, and I got my... Oh, the piece of paper fell out. So I can't tell you what it is. It's based on a starling of some
That's
sort.
right.
It's written here. Birds of the World.
Yeah.
And she's done it every other month this year. So this is the 4th. This is my favourite.
It's very pretty.
Okay, so it's violet-backed starling. I'm gonna have to look that bird up because if it's
There was a
anywhere
picture
near
of
as
it on the
pretty.
piece of paper.
Yeah, but I left the piece of paper in your car.
Ah.
It fell out. Yeah. Yeah, so that was all that purple sprouting. So thank you, Paula.
Yeah, and thanks again for organising Fab.
That's
event.
a big job
Yeah.
to organise an event like this. So,
I do like it better here than at the gardens.
so good.
Yeah. I mean, the gardens are really pretty.
But it was just cramped. So
Yeah.
they were really...
And also there were other people that, like, you know, here,
Non-fibre people.
yeah, here when you go out, you know that you're surrounded by other people of our kind.
Yeah, yeah. And another good thing about here is that she's been able to get a couple of food trucks in, so that was good. And a coffee van, so we didn't have to wait very long for coffee at all.
No, it was good.
That was a problem with the gardens. So yeah, it's great. What else?
What else?
We'll do yarn first.
Yeah.
What
Oh,
else
you've
did you
got
get?
spinning. Should we do our spinning?
Oh yeah, because it's fibre. What I keep calling it fibre de something, but it's
Tour de Fleece.
Tour de Fleece. Yeah.
So as well as my pink one, these are my two
Oh yeah.
big things.
This is so pretty.
So this is Little Wool thing, Little Wool company, it's Anna Stratton, and it's got llama in it. I know that.
Is it called fairy floss or candy floss or something?
Something.
Cotton fizz or something? Candy
Something
fizz?
fizz. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Yeah. So there's 200 grams there.
That's a big old fat skein.
It is, yeah.
It's very even, Jill. It's beautiful. It's got llama.
Yeah. It was nice and easy to spin as well.
This would make a really nice pressed flowers cardigan.
Oh, yes.
With something like, pass me your pink. The pink spinning.
Oh, my pink spinning.
Oh, you put it away, don't worry. Something like that as the pop. You could have the pink, and then you could have like a purple and an orange. Oh yes, and then that, and maybe a bit of mustard. Oh, I reckon you could even get away with that.
Yeah.
Which is your other one?
My
Is
other
that
spinning.
lint?
Yes, it is.
Oh.
It's the dual one.
It's come out quite a lot browner than I would have expected. That's always the exciting thing about spinning. You just don't know what it's going to do.
I do like it. I really like how it's turned out.
Yeah.
I didn't do a proper fractal. I did a half,
Half?
and then I did a
Half of a half?
yeah, and a half of a half,
So you did half, then quarter,
and quarter.
then quarter. Just two quarters.
Just 2 quarters.
Yeah.
Or maybe it was
Eighths.
eighths or something. Yeah. I
Oh,
can't
that
remember
looks
now.
good. That's great.
I do like it though.
Yeah. So I did a fractal spin as well on my Nano. Oh, it's very lofty.
It's lovely.
So I spun this on my Nano and I did a proper fractal spin. I think I did it down to 16ths is what I did it down to. Now when I applied it on my Nano, and I've never applied on my Nano before, and I'm underwhelmed by the playing. It's underplied. So you can see how the twist angle, it's just very underplied is the only way to describe it. So what I'm going to do is, I haven't washed it yet, I'm going to wash it. I will thwack it to help it a little bit, or maybe just, do that. And I'm going to just put it away because I don't have any plans for it at the moment. But when I decide to use it, if I want to use it for something like a sweater or socks or something, I can put it back through my wheel and add more twist. But it could be nice to knit it like this. It could be a really awesome shawl, for example.
Yeah, and it looked like it'd be really drapey.
Really super drapey. It's 50% silk.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really pretty.
Look how drapey it is.
I love the colours.
It's okay for your yarn to do that.
Look at the colours.
Yeah, so it's got pinks, purples, oranges, and yellows.
Yeah.
And it's actually from, what is it? Woolly. I don't know. I thought I had got it from Fibretron, but I actually got it from Morrinsville.
Oh, okay.
You know the lady that does the bits of the.
Oh, yes.
So it's actually Ashford Sliver.
Yeah. That she dyes.
No, she doesn't dye it. She actually uses the Ashford Sliver and just makes up the packs.
Forgot what her name is.
Anyway, I will link it.
Yeah.
She's only on Facebook anyway too. She wasn't here today. I actually thought she might have been. And if she was, I was going to get another one to do more.
Yeah.
Because this is only 77 grams. And I think I got 300 and something. It's a 4-ply weight. Yeah.
Cool.
And the other fibre, when I was in Melbourne, I've been a very good girl with Tour de Fleece this year.
It's been naughty.
And I took my drop spindle
Yeah, nice.
and I've just emptied it and made a turtle. Oh, and it's all come. That's okay. This is a turtle.
It's been plied.
So I did ply on the fly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's cool.
It's Corriedale nylon.
I like the blue. It was.
Yeah, it's pretty, eh? So it's from Stitch Punch. She doesn't dye anymore. But I got that from Fibretron a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
I think it was the first year we were here, 2019.
She used to do sock.
Yes, this
Is
is
the sock?
this is her sock,
with
her
the-
Corriedale
yeah.
sock.
Oh, yeah.
So I meant to weigh this to see how much it is. How much do you reckon? I reckon it's about maybe 20 grams, 20,
Maybe
30.
30, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm happy with that. I'm happy that I've done a little turtle.
Cool.
Yeah. I haven't spun on anything of mine today,
No, but you
but
did
it
have
did
a blade.
spin. I spun on the new Magikarp Luna.
Oh, is that the new magic
That's the
card?
Luna. Yeah.
Oh, I was looking. It's quite small.
It's actually, I know they're saying it's got a smaller footprint, but I actually think the footprint is the same as my rose.
The size, but it looks smaller at the top somehow.
It's not as high.
I just made a hole in my jersey.
I'm just admiring this lady's Rugrats shirt. Oh no! You've just stretched it though. You haven't. It's not a proper small.
It's just because it's pearl.
Yeah,
Weird.
it's fine. Yeah, I'll just fix that. So yes, I took this to Melbourne and I spun in public,
Yes.
and that was good.
We've so how we just are has been how it's been all day. It's been chat and then
Oh, shiny.
and
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's why I have this on. It says naughty corner. I really should be in the naughty corner today.
It has been really nice to meet people who watch us.
Yes, thank you to everybody that we met today.
And said hello.
It's been wonderful.
It's been so cool.
Yeah. I meant to tell you, someone at Cambridge, I met someone at Cambridge who said that they watched us too.
That's really nice.
Yeah, that's,
So,
we got a real thrill out
we
of that.
did, yeah. I mean, because we do this to catch up with each other,
Yeah.
mostly.
And it was pretty funny because one lady was like, oh my god, I've never met anyone on TV before. And we're like, we're only on TV if you put us on TV. Like, world famous in New Zealand, like L&P.
Probably not even.
Oh no,
No, not that good.
no.
Anyway,
Let's keep going with our purchases.
Purchases
today.
next?
Your turn.
okay, shall we do
You're
I'll do my fibre. I already showed you my purple fibre.
Yep.
So this is from Terryberry Textiles. I got a couple of hers at Morrinsville. The other pink that, if you look at my Instagram and I showed you the Barbie colours,
Oh yes.
the lighter pink is one of hers.
Right.
Yep. So I got the purple, and I also got this one, which has got pineapple in it.
Amazing.
Yeah.
20% pineapple. This is a bit like mine with it's
Yeah, well, it's got
gonna
silk
have
as well.
lovely drape.
So it's got merino silk and pineapple. So 20%. Apparently the pineapple is the white bit, and apparently it spins like silk. So it's going to be cool.
Yeah, it will be.
I quite like the colours. It's a bit different for me.
Yeah. You've been channeling a little bit of green towards the end of today.
I have towards the end of today. I
Yeah.
was started off quite pink,
Yeah.
then went green. And at my last fibre thing I got.
Oh, and this was because you purchased stuff for Tanya.
Yeah, because I bought some stuff for Annette. She gave me one of her bats, which it's like, wow, that was so lovely of her.
These are her new squiggle bats.
And she said, let me choose for you.
Oh.
So a
Scribble bat.
Yeah, she says, have this one because this is not your usual.
Ah.
Because I said, I like that one and that one. She says, this one's not your usual, so have that one.
I like that. She's challenging you.
She is.
Yeah, her scribble bats are pretty special.
Yeah, I'm quite looking forward to that. I quite like the green at the end. It's very
That green. Both ends are the whole thing's
Yeah,
amazing.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'll get it back in the bag now.
I didn't get any fibre. I got a couple of notions though. I got this 3D printed yarn bowl, which is all kinds of fabulous. Do you know what? I might put this inside one of my bags so that when I go somewhere I can pull it out.
It's quite nice.
Yeah. And from the same place, and I can't remember their name. Maybe it's on here. Oh, Sand Coast Scannery.
So they're from
Kapiti Coast. Look. That's the view from the beach on Kapiti. That's Kapiti Island. And I got these gorgeous, look at this. They're that gorgeous anodized metallic effect. Scissors, because you can never have too many scissors for your notions.
It's true.
They look like really nice sharp
I
scissors.
do.
And you got something from them
So
too.
same place. I got this yarn which is called On Fire. I mean, look at how that looks on there. That's very cool colours. Yeah. I kind of went, oh, that's cool.
It's orangey with splashes of red.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I just like it, and it's really nice. It's all merino.
It's a really squishy merino as well.
It is. It's a gentle machine wash. So is it what you call it one?
Machine washable.
Yeah. So what's
Gentle
that called?
machine.
What's it called when it's machine washable? Or is it just
Machine washable. I can't think of anything else.
So it's been treated, eh?
It's been treated, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, that's from the same people, and I really like it.
And because I just can't stay away from a special edition, I got the yarn floozy Fibretron.
I didn't know that she did.
Yeah,
a
she
Fibretron.
does. So I've got her. I should write Fibretron 2023 on it. 'Cause
Yeah.
I've got a previous Fibretron and Woolfest one. I think from last year or the year before.
Nice.
But yeah, it's really nice.
Yeah.
I'm really bummed I missed her Woolfest one this year because it was purple.
Oh,
I know.
you shouldn't have any left.
No, I even asked her. I was like, "Do you happen to have any left?" She's like,
Oh.
"Julie got one. She's lucky."
Who are we on to next?
Not
The
tiny. Yeah, I didn't get anything from
didn't
Not in Tie in the
So
end.
this is my purchase from Knot and Tie, which I thought she had knitted up, and I really liked it. Looked really nice. It's
Rose
called
hip.
Twisty Toes. So it's merino nylon. So and she had it. Her socks were very small socks, but I liked how it was looking. Yeah. So is it rose hip? Is that what it says? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. So that's what I got from Knot and Tie. And obviously
And I have
told her
knit
how
a-
amazing
Yeah.
her
Oh.
pride pack was.
Yeah, we gushed over that.
We did.
Yeah. I've knit a sock head out of that yarn,
Yes.
but in the blues and greens. Yeah. Yeah. It's a really nice base, that one.
Yeah, feels soft as
It's
well.
really soft to knit on. It felt like it feels like it has silk in it, but it doesn't.
It's a one that you can put in the washing machine as well.
Machine washable.
That's it.
And then we made a little stop in at Eskdale, and that's fun. We bought some Chappelle. Oh, you didn't buy a lace one.
I didn't.
In the end.
No. That's pretty.
I have
think you
wanted
got the
one of
prettiest
these.
one.
I think I probably did.
Yeah.
I've wanted one of these for a very long time. She had them on special, so
It's like thousands of meters in that.
it's like 1,200 meters. It's 150 grams of lace weight. 1,200 meters. It's crazy.
I got the Zabba ball, which I think I've already got this one now. But now I've got two.
Well, you can knit something decent with it now.
Yeah.
Like a shirt, like
Yeah.
what you said.
Yeah, t-shirt.
She was like, I was like, what can I knit with this? You could totally knit a summer t-shirt. Okay. I got a Zabba ball as well.
You got such a bendy arm.
I know, yeah, really bendy.
Those colours are like what you're wearing.
They are. Oh well.
Obviously it was on my red pink. as well.
You were ready then.
And I also got some of these alpaca sock. And this is really delicious.
I haven't knit any of it yet, but I really want to.
This one's got
Oh, you gate crashing.
I'm gate crashing.
Julie,
Gate crasher.
Julie's coming to gate crash. Julie of the Long
And
Wheels.
Pontini.
Oh. That's great.
Please, thanks for having me cameo.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
I'm really enjoying this situation.
I know, this is like...
it's like just surrounded
We've been
by
packing up as we've been going. You should have seen us
Yeah.
at the start.
Hang on, I know what this is. Let's just make sure I've got another ear clean.
So I'm very tempted to get this in purple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm knitting with it at the moment. Not the tweedy one, but just the plain one. It's beautiful and soft.
Wait. Shall I like spill out?
Oh, yeah, spill out some more.
I'll spill out a bit for you.
That's good. And then I'll...
There we go. Now I'm spilling.
Okay, spill and smile. Cool. All right, I'll give those to you later. I need to
All right. Oh, funny. What else? What are we up to? That was a bit of a distraction.
Well, I've got
Oh yes, from Eskdale. I also got
more to go.
I got some little gnome Notion tins,
Yeah.
so for my gnomes. So then I'll have all my gnomey goodness.
I think you did say gnomes before, and I didn't click that they had gnomes on them.
Oh yeah. That's why I was like, do I need a big notion
Yeah,
tin or a
then
small
you need
notion
them
tin? I'm not sure, but I think what I can do is I can put stitch markers in this one.
Yes.
And then put that in there. Look at that.
Oh my gosh.
And then I can have a pair of scissors, because you
Yes.
do need a pair of scissors when you're knitting gnomes.
Yeah.
And something else.
Do you need like waste yarn to put on things?
Yeah, probably a bit of waste yarn.
yeah.
So,
Like
and I will not let my son.
a needle to sew
Oh yeah,
stuff
needle.
together.
I will not let my son anywhere near this because.
Oh yes. Oh, I've got one from Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that kind of annoying? Is that what
Oh,
he'll do?
my boy just fiddles with everything.
Yeah.
To be fair, he has mild Tourette's, so he actually can't help it. But I like to remove it.
Don't encourage.
No. And I feel like a really bad mother for like being annoyed by that because he actually can't help it. But whew, he's a difficult human to live with. He's also 13, so he's disgusting.
Right, where have you gone?
I'm nearly done.
Okay, I've got.
You keep going, Crackle. Let's go to
Yeah.
Roxy. Yes.
Roxy Fibre. So I've knit a couple of pairs of socks with Roxy Fibre. I've got specifically the Putakawa
Putakawa
summer one, which I
Yep.
really love, which is striped.
And that's on the walkies as well.
Yes,
so you've
it
made
is.
the right choice.
Yeah.
She was deciding between the walkies and the fetch, was
Yeah.
it? Yeah, which is more twisted and has more nylon.
Yes.
Yeah.
But this one's a New Zealand one from South Island. She did tell me where it was from, and I can't read that because I haven't got any classes on.
It doesn't say where it's from,
Doesn't
but it's
say.
called
Is it?
Refraction. No, that's their emails,
Oh, okay.
web pages.
Anyway, it's a New Zealand down south one. Wild Earth.
Oh,
There we
Wild
go,
Earth.
Wild Earth.
Ah, Wild Earth.
Yeah, so it's spun there.
Oh, so you love the Wild Earth yarn.
I do.
Aha.
So that was also a good choice. No, I just really like these fun colours.
They're really fun.
And I have been eating through my sock yarn because I'm making socks obviously for Christmas.
Right.
So
Now, someone I saw on Instagram yesterday was saying that to grab your craziest yarn that you bought just because you couldn't possibly not buy it
Yeah.
and knit one of her, she's having a summer shorties knit along.
Oh yeah.
So I might take you in that. Yeah, that would be perfect. You could even get 2 summer shorties and give some to your friends.
Yes.
And then maybe give some to your podcasting friends.
Yes.
I'm a cheeky, aren't
I
I?
reckon.
No, we don't knit for each other. That's like
Yeah.
where the line is drawn.
That's right. You knit for yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
I have 2
Did you
more
get-
sorts of yarn.
Yep, I've got one more yarn
Where's yours? That's right.
from Miss Nitty, whom I haven't purchased from before, but this is actually a really nice bag. She was like, I said, oh, I don't need a bag, you know, I've got bags because I bring my own. She's like, oh no, you need this bag. So actually,
You do.
thank you, Miss Nitty.
So these are 50 grams a day.
50 gram skeins, aren't they fabulous? And she had
So faded.
So faded t-shirt. Andre Murray so faded t-shirt, which did I have a photo?
Yes, you did.
I did.
Oh,
We definitely recorded it.
yeah, and you
Anyway.
pointed at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So it's
anyway.
somewhere on the basket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So whether or not it will become a t-shirt is another matter, but I'm pretty
Beautiful
happy
colours.
with that one.
Yeah,
It made me sing.
it did.
And that's all my yarn. You've got more yarn, dye
I
stock?
have. I've got some lace, which I think I already have. This particular
You
colourway.
were saying that,
Yeah, which I got last year from Julie at Wool on Wheels when I was helping her out. As my thank you.
And that one's lace weight as well.
Lace
isn't
weight,
it?
yeah. So I thought I could pull the boat together.
Yeah.
And I've got 800 metres worth of yarn.
And you could knit a 4-ply or sport weight
Yes.
in that, because when you hold 2 4-plies together, it can behave more like a sport ply.
So these are two laces.
Sorry, two 2-plies together.
Yeah.
It can add a ply.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that this is quite a wide lace, but I don't know enough about lace.
You'd have to do a swatch.
But it is one.
I'm so funny today. I tell a joke.
Oh my gosh.
You'll edit that out, right? She won't edit that out.
But it's one that I have in my yarn, and
Yeah.
I bring it out and I look at it. I think I'd love to make something with that. I don't know what, so I put it back and I pick it up, and I do that quite a lot with it because it's just beautiful.
It is beautiful.
So it's BFL silk. So blue face, 80% blue face Leicester and 20% silk.
That'll wear so well and it won't pill either, because that's another thing that can happen. We're waiting to people as they leave.
Because we're obviously going to the last blue.
Yeah.
So lovely.
Yeah.
So lovely. I love Mrs. Peacock's self-striping.
Her self-striping is amazing.
It is. And I was really happy to get a Cluedo one because I do like her Cluedo colours.
They are
So
best.
this one is called Mrs. Peacock and Colonel Mustard Conspire.
Conspire, I love it. And is this Mrs. Peacock?
This is also the thing that went with it. It's
Atlantis.
Atlantis. So that was the
mini.
So a lady who was also shopping helped me pick that because she stopped me. I chose 2 colours. You pointed at this one, and so did the other lady. Then you left,
Oh, sorry.
and then so this other lady helped me pick whether I should have a mustard or a Mrs. Colonel
I
Mustard
like
or
the
Mrs.
peacock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we decided this one was classier to go with it. The lady obviously doesn't know me. But yeah, I think that just the way she does her self-striping is just beautiful.
It's just such a lovely base.
It is.
It knits up beautifully.
These are
Here's the base. Steadfast. 80 merino, 20 nylon.
yeah. They've always been like special ones for me. to
yeah.
knit with. Yeah. So I think these ones are for me.
I think so.
Yeah.
I didn't think you'd give to Mrs. Peacock socks.
No, I did one pair. I gave to my sister, and then she told me she doesn't wear knitted
Oh,
socks.
did you take them back?
Oh, they wouldn't fit me because they're too big.
You could.
I could make them smaller. Yeah, I'm sure I gave them to her. I can't remember. I made geek socks with them, and they were very cool. They were nice Cluedo colours too.
Right.
Yeah.
So the last thing we've got, and it was actually my first purchase, was some bags. Which, we need more bags like a hole in the head,
But oh my gosh, you got the very cool ones.
I was like, I know where this fabric comes from, and it's very exclusive, amazing fabric that I've never gotten. So I was just like, you know what? I'm getting this. But this is the one I saw first. And I couldn't leave that behind.
Nice.
So these are both from In Stitches, and she just does really good quality bags.
Yeah. I have a lot of hers.
Yeah.
Just like all my other bags basically are in stitches.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
And then what she does is she does a needle nook, which is for your double pointed needles.
Does she?
I'll show you later.
Yeah.
And she didn't have any that I liked. She only had a few, and she was very apologetic about it. And I'm like, that's fine, But she does stuff to order. So I said, do you have more of these fabrics? And she said yes. And I said, right, I will get you to make me the matching needle nooks. And so I will take a photo and send it to her and say, I want, these colours and everything matching.
But then you can't use them in the back because you lose them.
No. Okay, here's what I'm
Because
talking
if they're
about.
the same as.
Yeah, no, that's fine, because now I normally have my...
Oh, didn't you get those as well?
Oh yeah, I did get them. Oh, that's true. This is a needle nook.
yes.
So this is actually from Slip Stitch Studio, who's in America, and she doesn't make stuff anymore. She now just sells her patterns.
Right.
But it's a similar thing to this, that you
Oh yeah.
just pop your DPNs in there, and then you do it up so that you don't lose your knitting off your DPNs. Yeah.
I'm here, Mr. Purple Sprouting.
Mr. Purple Sprouting.
Talking about
And what bag did you get? Da-da, da-da!
Exterminate!
Exterminate.
So I have, this one is quite a big one for
It
me.
is actually.
I said to her, well, I fit a jersey in there. She said, 4-ply maybe. I said, well, I fit a jersey in here. So
Oh well, then yes.
shove it in. So I've got, so this one isn't a Doctor Who one, but I've got all of her other Doctor Who ones. So she's got another like 3, so I've got all of her other Doctor Who ones. And this one's quite a big bag.
I quite like the handle on it.
Yeah.
And you could slip it over your wrist as well. And walk around with it.
I could.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's kind of padded too.
It's nice that it's white on the inside. You'll be able to see everything.
Yeah. And obviously I do like the Daleks.
Exterminate. Exterminate.
I think
Exterminate.
that's all of our purchases. Oh my gosh.
It's been a lot.
It's been my year's worth. Like didn't go to Belfast.
I didn't go to Woolfest either, so yeah.
And I mean the Bendigo last week, I mean that was kind of an expense to get there, but it was like a experience. A wee holiday.
Did you like it?
I enjoyed going. I'm glad I did go.
Yeah.
I might not go again.
Will you go again?
No,
Okay.
I don't think so. I quite enjoyed the train trip for a change.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
It was just all a bit different. It was like a little outing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's. Did you agree that it is bigger than Woolfest?
There are, yeah, except for everything's all spread out.
It's spread out. Yeah.
So there's there's lots and lots of different places where the yarn and fluff vendors are mixed in with other people selling stuff to do with
So there's
shearing
like
sheep,
ceramics and woodwork
meat.
and yeah. Oh, and fishmongers. Oh, this was the other.
Spending there was lots of bed people. Somebody who was trying to get people to do beds in their caravans.
The sign does have it. That's it. And well, because it's like their the sheep trials. They have the
Yes.
sheepdog
Yeah,
trials.
the dogs were there and the sheep were there, and so
Yeah.
I mean, it was it's an enormous space.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was really cool. Yeah, I got some kind of interesting, which I haven't brought, some other interesting things. I got some cool stitch markers that I've got knit you together in SSK, so you can put them wherever you're doing whatever you're doing on your stuff. Yeah, that I quite liked, and as well as obviously my the ones that I showed you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's a lot bigger. It's a lot more walking than anything in New Zealand.
yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's a shame you didn't get to go to the Bendigo Woolen Mills.
Yeah. So that was closed when we got there. So I was there so early because I got the 7 a.m. train from Melbourne. So I was like one of the first people through the gate.
Yeah. So I think for me also the thing about Bendigo is that I've always been with people.
Yeah.
And so it's a whole weekend. So we go on the Thursday night and we usually go to the show on Friday.
Yeah.
And then Saturday we go to Bendigo Woolen Mills.
Yeah.
And also there's also another yarn thing in a little community hall that weekend as well, which is more like our it's the hand weavers
I think
and spinners guilds
I've spent longer here today than I did
at Bendigo.
because it's people I know here to talk to. You know, you take forever and talk to people.
So you sometimes
randomly to.
Oh yeah, I talk to strangers. Yeah, about.
And so you spend more
things.
time at places, and because you kind of know the vendors, so you talk to the people, and yeah, I guess it's a bit more
Personal?
personal, yeah, because you know people. Whereas Bendigo, for me, it was I was there by myself. Didn't know. Oh, I met Greta.
Yeah.
But that was all.
Yeah. So it's quite a different experience.
I think so.
Yeah.
So yeah, I spent 7, 9, 10, 12. I spent 4.5 hours there.
Wow, that's not very much.
No.
Yeah.
And I went around twice.
Wow. Do you think that's why you didn't buy as much, because it was quite a lot?
Maybe. Yeah. But yes, I didn't really go. I mean, I don't normally go back anyway.
Yeah.
Today was very different for me because I went round once.
Yeah.
Just about without buying anything. Yeah, so maybe. Who knows?
Yeah. Oh, that's good. Yeah. I'm glad you were glad you went.
Yeah.
And that you experienced it. And yeah. I feel like if we went to America, it'd be like one of the American shows. I think that Australian Shoot 'em All show is more like the American shows.
Right, yeah.
Very, it's not as personal and big.
For us.
For us,
Yeah.
yes. I think if you were a local to that area,
And you
then
know
it's
the
more like
diets,
this
yeah.
one. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I've listed some stuff too.
Oh yeah, knitting. That's what we do.
We don't just spend money. I made myself because Carly told me that my little 4-ply gloves that I was making for Bendigo weren't going to keep me
Warm enough.
It was blooming cold.
It was cold,
There was
eh?
a frost.
Yeah.
The frost was there till lunchtime.
Yeah.
It was quite heavy frost. So I made some fingerless gloves a couple of days before I went. This is out of, who did I say it was? Pearl.
She always does an update on a Friday. Oh my goodness. Vintage pearls. Yes. Vintage pearls.
It's
Yeah.
a Sports Star,
Yeah.
which is a 5-ply. Is it a
Yeah.
sport? Yeah.
Yep. And this was a Christmas mystery box that I got a couple of years ago.
And you weren't sure
And
about
I
the
wasn't
colour.
sure about the colour. It just wasn't.
So we swapped for something.
We did.
Yeah.
Which we often do.
Yeah.
I really like them on you though.
Yeah. I quite like it. I just more holes. I'll see.
You can
I did
fix
wear
that. So I made something for Bendigo too. Oh, not Bendigo.
Melbourne.
Australia. Melbourne.
Yeah.
It's a teeny weeny beanie.
A teeny weeny bean. Is that what it's called?
That's what I'm calling it.
Let's
Haven't
go.
you seen the Jimmy Farrell teeny weeny beanie? I'll link it in the show notes. And everybody, you're welcome. So this is Spin Cycle Plump from Lupine.
Yeah.
And I've done a little made with loves thing here, but it's upside down.
Oh, when you do that, it's upside down.
So I have since seen people like get it how they like it and then put it here.
Yeah.
So if I can be bothered, I'll do that. So it's unlikely I'll do that.
But, you know.
But yes, I never even wore this in Melbourne. My daughter wore it.
Oh, yeah.
So that's fine.
It's a cool hat.
But yeah, I'm
That
really
colours.
happy with it. And I had like a metre left.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I knit it bottom up and I just kept knitting, and I knew that the crown took, it was 6 rows, the crown. So it's literally just 2-2. I will link the pattern, I've forgotten what it's called, but it's just a 2-2 rib. And yeah, the crown took 6 rows, so I weighed what it took me to do one and then times it by 6 and then allowed that much, and I just kept knitting until that's how much I had left.
I just tuned out.
I did maths.
You did maths.
That's what Jill heard. I did maths to make sure I had
Enough yarn, yeah.
Yeah. And I've been really inspired by this yarn, and I've started trying to spin something
fatter.
similar.
Yeah.
I'm spinning a really fat yarn at the moment.
Cool.
Okay, so that's one whole skein of pink.
I like it.
It doesn't match what I'm wearing. I thought it would, but it really doesn't.
This is my other finished.
Is this Makita? Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's Makita.
Malabrigo.
Yeah. This is Amber O'Brien's sweet little scarflet, free pattern. and it's one that I started yonks ago that kind of got boring, so I stopped. But then I just finished it because I was kind of trying to finish stuff so I could cast new stuff on without feeling too bad.
Always amazing.
Yeah, but I like it so much that I'm going to give this one away, probably.
Do you know
but
why?
I'm going to do a red one.
Yes, I was thinking that red yarn you bought today.
Okay. So no, I've
not
got
this one.
I've got the red alpaca, which I've started.
Oh, I think the red you bought today would look amazing.
Oh, yes.
I mean, you could have two. Don't you think?
Yeah.
That is your colour.
Yeah.
And that goes really nicely with this.
Okay, maybe I'll do that then. I'm about this far through already though.
I mean, you can do both.
Okay, I can do two. Anyway, that's what I've done, and that's where I've been on a conference the last 2 days, so that's what's been my round and round knitting.
And how long did this take you? Sorry, not how long did this take you. How much yarn did it use?
I don't know.
Okay.
I've still got some left.
Three
I
quarters,
got
half.
bored. I just did it till it was
Okay.
long enough.
All right.
Until I could go. That's
Like
enough.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough. I'm just curious as to whether you could get it out of like a 360 metre.
Oh yeah, I think so.
4-ply.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. There was definitely.
Would you get it out of a 50
50?
gram?
No.
No, okay.
Unless you made it thinner.
Oh, I suppose you could do that.
Yeah.
Cool.
So that was my thing.
Yeah. I don't think we'll show what we're knitting on.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Do you want to?
Not bothered.
No. I think we've had enough talking. I think if anyone's still listening, wow.
I know. It was actually it was almost embarrassing spending.
Today.
Well,
Oh, just all of it.
all
Yeah.
of it. Yeah. But yeah.
That's okay.
Is it embarrassing? I don't know. As long as like you say, as long as we can still pay our bills and feed our families.
Yeah, my husband he's very pragmatic. He knows that I'm a spender, and I've always been in charge of the money, and he's always said, I don't care what you spend money on, as long as we can pay our bills, pay our rent or mortgage, and put money on, and put food on the table. He's like, I don't care what else we spend money on. So
Also, it feels really good to be able to support our local people.
I think a few of the vendors we were talking with, a few found it was quiet today. I don't know whether that's because of the new location.
I thought it was really busy when I got here. Really busy. Maybe people just aren't in the situation to spend as much as usual.
Definitely, I think everyone is really feeling the pinch at the moment. So
I suppose preparing for feeling the pinch.
yeah. I think also, we did have Woolfest in May.
Oh yeah, which we did go to. So
We didn't go to, but a lot of
other
others
people.
did.
Really need to go to the Wellington thing next.
Yeah, I really want to get down to Napier at some point. Go to the Knit Hill.
Yeah, me too.
I was thinking about maybe we should do a road trip. We'll go to Napier.
Yeah.
We could even then go to Wellington via, where's Miss Maud?
Greymouth.
Greymouth.
Greytown.
Greytown? Because I've heard that's amazing.
Really nice material.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but I've heard Greytown too. It's really nice.
Greytown is beautiful.
So yeah, I think we should plan a road trip.
Let's have a weekend. Let's have a weekend away.
Yeah. We could maybe fly down to Wellington and drive back.
Or just fly, but via Napier.
We could probably fly to Napier and then maybe borrow my aunt's car, who lives in Napier.
Drive to Wellington and back, and then fly home.
Yeah.
I'm all about the flying if I can.
I'm all about the driving because I'm from Australia.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
And I don't mind driving.
I've done a day trip to Napier from Taronga.
Oh my god. Oh, flying though.
No,
Driving.
driving.
How
The
long
family
does it
did.
take you to get to Napier?
So it's about 3.5 hours.
Okay, so it's about 5.5 to Auckland. Because I've done that myself. But yeah. All right,
You didn't buy all that today.
not all of it today. No,
I was
no.
going to say, boy, you are lucky.
Yeah. No, we've had a couple of buying trips. We've been to Bendigo as well. Yeah. So we're getting judged.
We're totally judged. You feel bad now?
No, I don't.
I feel a little bad because actually what she was looking at is what I bought today.
No, I don't feel bad. Because this is the last of the buying opportunities for the year, usually.
That's right.
There's no more.
No.
That's it. We're done. The last thing I sort of buy in the year, there's advent calendars
Oh yeah.
and the Eskdale Christmas box.
Yeah.
And that's it for the year. So
true.
I am officially in the positives for my
Yarn use.
my
for the
yarn use. Yeah. Ins and outs. I was at 0 today.
year. So that's pretty good. We've still got half the year to go. Well,
Yeah.
a little bit less than half.
Yeah.
Got time to do.
I've
get
got
rid
plenty
a
of
lot
time.
them.
It's all good. It's all good.
Some of the things that I bought, and I don't think also spinning yarn should count.
I'm not counting my spinning yarn.
No.
And also, like, it comes in as fluff, and if it becomes a skein of yarn, I'm not counting that as
No.
my yarn because, yeah, that's a totally different thing.
That's a different craft. Okay, are we done?
I think so.
Okay.
Well, we're going to go find somewhere to have something to eat. I'm off to a
And
women's
World Cup
soccer match.
Yeah, you're in the FIFA World Cup.
Yeah, so that's
Who
really
you
cool.
seeing?
Japan versus Zambia.
Cool.
So that'll be really fun. My daughter and my son, they both play soccer, and my husband is a mad soccer person too. Whereas when we watched the game the other night, I put my earbuds on and listened to an audiobook,
Yeah.
and I did my spinning while I was watching it. But to me, I was starting to make really stupid comments that they were all, you know, oh, silly mum, she doesn't know anything about sports ball. You know, so I was like, okay, I'm not going to engage with you. But,
Right. Let's go.
yeah.
Thanks for hanging out.
Yeah, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let us know below if you did enjoy it, or if you think we spent too much.
Don't judge us.
No judgment.
judging.
No, we don't want that. We don't need that kind of negativity.
No.
Yeah. Have a lovely week.
Yes.
Matiwa.
What you are.